Hi friends, all the industries have some particular KPIs, but banking industry's current KPI is deposit growth. Whoever will bring deposits will get the growth. That is as simple as that. In this video, we will analyze some bank which has delivered phenomenally good result as compared to the rest of the industry, and the name of the bank is Axis Bank. We'll decode its latest results and we'll also find that what are the key growth drivers for this stock in the coming years to come. So let's begin. Very important, very useful and very powerful analysis of unbiased analysis of Axis Bank. But you will only get the benefit if you watch the video thoroughly. If you just plan to drop after 3 minutes, absolutely no point of continuing from here. So please watch the video carefully if you are a serious investor and learn something new and become a smart investor. Let's begin. Sagarnomics. So before we start decoding the Axis Bank numbers for this quarter, I just request you to click the like button first, because later on you just forget about it. So please like the video right now, and also if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you get my next video as soon as it is released. Perfect. So with that, let's begin the analysis. So over here you see the numbers of Axis Bank, but we will not get into that. First we will go into the important developments of that. So you simply see it is third largest private bank of India, and you can simply see the basic numbers over here which are delivered by this. So look, this is Axis Bank's latest results. You see Axis Bank is third largest, 52 million is the customer number, approximately 5 crore customers, 1 lakh employees. So per employee there are around 50 customers, right? No, 500 customers. Then 5,000 branches. How many branches are there with the SBI? There are around 22,000 branches. Now market share. So you simply see it has 5%, 5.4% in assets and market share, 4.9% market share in deposits. Now this is the crucial part. Deposits is driving business. I will explain you how and why, but first let's understand the numbers. Advances are 5.6% and 14% market share in credit card business. So it is earning quite a significant chunk from the credit card business. Profitability wise, you see the matrices, 18% return on equity, which is phenomenally great considering the low margins in this industry. 18% ROE is amazing. Net interest margin again 3.99% is a very good number. Operating margin 2.86%, which is acceptable. Now let me explain you first of all the rationale and what is going on in the industry. So look at this. So here you simply see, if a bank is, suppose what is happening currently in banking industry is that, what is the business of bank? It first of all takes deposits from the public or from different sources. Then suppose it is borrowing the money for at 3%. Now it gives credit or the loans to companies or corporates, say suppose at around say 8%, for example, right? Now the difference between two is the earning of the bank, which is net interest margin. In this case it is approximately 5%. It may be more or less for different banks, right? What is happening currently? Currently what is happening is that capital markets, that is stock markets, they are offering 15%, 18%, 20%, 30% and above returns. So people are shifting their money from banks to capital markets. So they say, why will I park my money just for 3% if I can earn 15% in the same time period? So because the money is flowing from this side to the capital markets, the banks are facing a challenge of deposits. If they do not get deposits, then how will they give the credit to the different companies? If they don't give credit, then how will they earn their money? Now you understand the challenge of the current challenge of the industry. Now let's talk about the Axis Bank and its place in this, and how this company is handling the this challenge. So over here you will see the solution of that this company is getting 41% current account and 59% deposits in terms of saving account. Okay, I'll explain you how does that affect. Also you just simply see that it is giving 14% year-on-year growth on deposits. So that simply means that it has cleared that hurdle of getting the deposit. So this bank is successful in getting the deposits from the public as well as other sources. Now, why CASA ratio is important? I'll just explain you over here. Look at this. Now, CASA ratio means current account divided by saving accounts. In the case of Axis Bank, it is 41% current account and 59% is the saving bank account. Now, what is the use of current account? Now, see why it is important. The higher this ratio, the better it is. Why the current account is important? Because for current account, the bank doesn't have to pay any interest. So if you are from business background or if you have a current account with any of the bank, you get to know about it that the bank do not give a single rupee interest. So that means it's a pure play profit for the bank. So if they get the money in current account and give it as a credit, they get interest and it is absolutely without any cost. Now saving accounts, if you take it, they have to pay 3 to 4% interest annually. So suppose you are parking 100 rupees over here in the bank will have to pay 3 to 4%, which is the bank's cost for 100 rupees. So now there are two options. One is there is absolutely no cost. Then in saving account there is a 3-4% cost. Therefore the banks prefer higher CASA accounts. That means in case of Axis Bank, it is managing the CASA ratio very well. As you can simply see that its CASA ratio has gone 4% year on year. As a result, you can simply see that while the industry is struggling, but company's net interest income is 9% growing year on year. Plus the same thing you see in the profit after tax, 18% growth in a company, in an industry where 2-3% itself is become a norm. So 18% growth, that means bank is managing its finances very well. So that is one thing. As you can simply see that the profit after tax is growing. Other matrices prove the same thing. That deposit and loan growth performance, you see all bars are going higher as the time passes. Operating profit of 24%, which is again impressive. Net interest margin 3.99, which is again impressive. But see, this is an important matrix, that cost of funds. Earlier in 2022, the cost of fund was 3.77%. For not only for this bank, for others also. But now this cost has gone to 5.45%. So suppose 2% increase in cost. So that simply means 2% downtick in profit. As simple as that, right? So this is what the bank's professional management comes into the picture, right? Now let's look at the ICRA, the rating agency's report about this bank. So what does ICRA say? ICRA, the rating agency, says that they are giving it a good rating. The reason is they are giving, a AAA rating, A1 plus rating is being given to this company. Why? Because the bank was able to maintain its profitability driven by improved net interest margins. So that is the logic. How did they do that? Simple. That they have got the retail term deposits, RTDs, and current account and saving account deposits in the total deposits. That simply means they have created a high share of CASA deposits and RTDs. That simply means that they have maintained managed all the matrices in a positive territory, right? So plus they also say that the advances and the NPAs is under control. But what are the strengths? Strengths are that it has a strong financial position in the industry and third largest bank. Plus they have a capital cushion. So that means they are very well capitalized. So 14.06% is the tier 1 common equity capital over here, CRAR, which is really good, and steady growth in granular deposit base. So they are growing their deposits while the other banks are losing their deposits. So that is a positive thing. What are the risks? Risk is that the asset quality remains monitorable. So ICRA says that though the bank is doing good job, but still it has to maintain, or it should reduce the NPA levels, non-performing assets levels, to increase its asset quality, right? So this is the fundamental analysis. Now let's talk about the technicals of this company. So on your screen you see the technical chart of Axis Bank. You simply see that in this chart there is a consistent, this is a weekly chart. So you simply see that there is a consistent highs being formed by the bank's stock, and it's a beautiful price channel which is being created by this. So absolutely it's moving in a sideways, a slightly bullish trend, not very highly bullish trend, but slightly bullish trend, creating continuously high highs. Now Currently at this position, what is going to happen, that the next resistance it faces at around 1350. If the company or the bank breaks out this level and stays above 1400 for some time, you will see a new price rise momentum starting in this company. Now see, the RSI is also confirming the same, that because the midpoint RSI is in just the middle, it is looking or waiting for a good positive signal. Once they get a good positive signal, the uptrend will continue to move on, and it will not be in a sudden knee-jerk bullish trend or bearish trend. It will be a consistent long-term stock with a consistent growth in stock price as well as in the business numbers. So that with that, I just wanted to want to wrap up this analysis. I hope some way or the other I might have added value to your life. If it is happening, even the 1% value is added to your life by my analysis, please make sure you like this video and you share it with maximum friends on WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, to so that those people who receive a good researched content will thank you by the bottom of their heart. So with that, and I will also appreciate your support in that case, because the channel would reach to more people. So like it, share it, and if you are not subscribed, then you will miss out on my next video. If you don't, then please subscribe it right now. Hit the bell icon for notification. With that, let's wrap up this video. Thank you so much for your love, support and time. I'll meet you in the next analysis with the next video. Till then, take care. Jai Hind.